Hey there, everyone. Thought I'd do a little Stay on Target card sorting. I just kind of want to show how I sort my cards. I don't think there's a lot of talk about this. I think because there's so much that goes into this set, I think it was worth just kind of doing a little bit of sorting here and kind of showing you how I like to do it. Now, my way could be totally crazy. I don't know. But I like to sort. Can you even see that? Oh, it's a little bit off screen. Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll do it a little bit differently. So I like to sort my top row as the single colors. And then I have a row underneath that where I go blue, white, blue, black, yellow, white, yellow, black, red, white, red, black, and then I'll do it down here, and then green, white, green, black. So you can see blue, black, red, or there's red, green, white. Yeah, you can see that nicely. Green. And then I do a separate one for my lands. And I also separate the rares. I just realized I didn't do that. So rares are going to go over here. So that's not great. Okay, so I'm off to a bad start here because I got distracted. Do we have any other rares? Oh, there's another rare. And we'll do the rares after. And there's a green, white. Okay, all the rares are accounted for. And then I'll do leaders over here. Can you see that? No. Okay, leaders, lands are off to the side up here, and leaders are right over here. Specials, specials is a tough one. Right now, lately I've been including them in the regular set, but some of these I might start including in the rare section, just because they are less common. So I'm going to put that in the rares for now. There's a rare. There's an uncommon, a green. Now I just want to talk a little bit about the set as well, in terms of organizations. I'm a big Magic player, so I've been playing Magic for a long time. So those ones you typically go white, blue, white, blue, red, white, blue, black, red, green, I believe. I might getting blue and white mixed up. Blue, white, black, red, green. Anyway, there's only those, and then you got your multicolor. Some people divide out the multicolor. That can be a little tough. Usually, once I get into gold and artifacts, I break them out by those, and then I break them out by cost in terms of mana cost. In these cases, once I sort them into the color, I break them up by ship, and then I sort the ships from lowest to largest in terms of resource cost. Oh, did I miss any rares? No, I don't think I did. And I find that works the best when I'm looking for things, because if I'm trying to build certain decks, so leader rares I also throw in the rare pile. It's a blue, red, black. Oh wait, yeah, we'll put the reds down here. There, we'll put red, black there. Got the rares here just off of camera. Leader, green, black. I'm not going to spend the whole time just saying the colors. But yeah, I think that's kind of the best version of sorting that I've found, is doing it this way. And then once I've got them within the individual ship, I sort hyperspace rare foil to hyperspace to regular foil to regular. And that's just a personal preference. You can do that. I think that's fine to do anyway. Some people sort their rares separately than their other cards. I find that there's a fair amount in this set, or in this game in general, that they're not so special that they're worth very much in terms of needing to separate them out separately. I like that. That looks nice. And yeah, that's just basically, I just kind of wanted to go over how I sort them, just to kind of give maybe some help for people who are having trouble sorting through this set a little bit. I think that works really well. You can see that that's organized nicely. And then what I'll do is I'll take the piles, and then, so we got 2, 2, 2. So then you can see I've sorted 2, 2, and then 3, and that would be sorted. And then I've got my larger set, and once these are organized, I'll take them into the larger set and add them into the parts where they need to go. It doesn't take too long, but it saves a ton of time when you are deck building. If you play constructed at all, and you want to, still see there's 2 of the same, and Captain Tarkin can go there. So then we got 1, 2, oops, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 6. And if you're trying to build, especially when you're trying to manage your power levels and things like that, I find that this helps so much in terms of saving time. It's a few minutes right now, but it saves time later on. And one nice thing about sorting your cards is you really get to know them. You read them, you start recognizing the images more, and that's going to help you in tournament play. That's going to help you in casual play, because one card that you use is different than a card you don't use, for obviously. Okay, that's silly to say. But let's say you're not familiar with the Republic Y-Wing and your opponents are playing it. You now have to ask to see the card, you have to slow down, your brain has to think about it more. Whereas if you're getting to know all your cards and you're instinctively understanding them as your opponent's playing them, it's going to give you an advantage. It's going to give you a thinking advantage. You're going to have more time to come up with a counter to what they're trying to do. You're going to understand their deck better, faster. And the faster you understand their deck, the better you can counter it, of course, or know when you're going to be completely outclassed. But yeah, I think that's half the game. It's just really knowing your cards and everything. Oh, I love that Red Squadron X-Wing. Looks so nice. That's kind of all I wanted to go into, really. I'm just going to kind of spend a bit of time sorting these, talk a little bit about Star Wars. I love all the Return of the Jedi references. Prior to Rogue One, I felt like Return of the Jedi had the best starfighter scene in like all of Star Wars. And it really hasn't been outclassed too much. I'd say the Rogue One scene is definitely a little better. Oh, we can't see. In terms of capital ship combat. But in terms of starfighter combat, yeah, they had some ground ones. But I still kind of prefer Return of the Jedi. I felt like there's more cohesiveness in terms of the overall, like, understanding how the squadrons were working and things like that. It just felt like, but I guess that's the whole point. The Rogue One was supposed to be a little bit chaotic. They were running in there to save their friends. They were trying to save what was left of the rebellion. So I shouldn't criticize it too much. Like I said, I do enjoy it. I do think it's overall probably got the best starfight, or the best capital ship combat out of all of Star Wars. That is 100% certain. There we go. There's the rares. And then, yeah, and then the leaders go on top. Leaders, obviously, you just kind of pick an order. You can do alphabetical. You can do whatever you like. And that's there. And it's sorted. And it was, what, a few minutes? It's all sorted. Looks nice. Now I can add it into the rest of my collection. I can deck build. I can synergize. Now, one important thing about deck building, once you've gone through the cards that you don't want, you want to refile them. Your collection can get out of control very quickly. It only takes a few minutes. Take those 3 to 5 minutes, file your cards back into where they're supposed to go, the ones you didn't use for the deck. Your future self will thank you so much. It's one way to stop your collection from getting out of control. You can keep track of your stuff better. If you do a lot of trading or selling, you know exactly where things are. Take the time, organize your collection. You'll have a much better experience. You'll want to play the card game more. You'll want to deck build more. If you're trading, your friends can see it. Whoever you're trading with can go through your stuff easily. It's just a much better experience. Anyway, thanks for listening. I hope that helped if you're trying to sort out Star Wars Unlimited in terms of organizing it, and maybe a few pointers about keeping your collection organized. Hope you have a great day.